What is going on? Welcome to the Darren Green Show, your one-stop shop for celebrity gossip, news and music, pop culture, and the latest gab on social media. Be sure that if you're watching this on YouTube to leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, girl, what are we doing? At this point, what are we doing? Do you love me, honey? Okay. For the audio listeners, hey, how y'all doing? Be sure to rate this podcast and leave a review because we love those. Yeah, I didn't give y'all a Wednesday show, right? Wasn't much going on. It's not that it wasn't much going on. It's just that, girl, my schedule was all the way messed up. So I'm sorry I didn't give you a Wednesday show. I'll try to, I guess it's time to mention it now. But I won't be on Monday because of Memorial Day, and I'm trying to just work on certain things. Like, I'm not celebrating the holiday, girl. I don't celebrate that. But just to work on things and just a day for me to really get some things done behind the scenes of the show as far as my content and all that. So, yeah, you won't get a Monday show, but I will pick it back up on Wednesday, okay? Now, my week was pretty okay. It was, girl, I got to fix my car. My car air conditioner stopped working, girl. When I tell you, it was yesterday too. I'm taping this on Thursday, so it was Wednesday. So basically, I'm over here driving to work, going to the store to get me something to eat, honey, get my little bagel, okay, bacon, egg, and cheese. And I turn on my air and it get a little cold because it gets cold in the morning. So I turned it off. By the time I got to the job, or was getting close to the job, so I started turning on the air again because it's starting to get hot. And this was blowing hot air. I was like, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not, child. I recently got I think I got this car last year, and that was the problem. It was the air conditioner wasn't working, and they said I needed a new compressor. Got the new compressor, spent like $1,000 on that shit too. And after a year, they thinking that something might be wrong with the compressor. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, no, I took it right back to them people. I'm like, look, he didn't even quote me because he already knew. Okay, this is under warranty. Okay, so yeah, it's being fixed, child. I'm currently carless until hopefully the end of the week, child, because I need this car. I'll talk a good game. I'll talk to my best friend. I was like, yeah, no air conditioning. An air conditioner is essential. Okay, I live in Jersey. It get real hot. It get real, like, you are literally suffocated in this damn heat every summer. And we literally had the hottest summer last year. So I just know this summer is going to be real ghetto. Okay, so yeah, an air conditioner is essential. And I said, girl, I won't be driving this car till I get the funds to fix it. Okay, I'll be taking Ubers. But then I'm like, girl, I done got used to driving, child. I got an Uber to work today. Like, ain't that some shit? Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was my week, child. Nothing else to talk about. I won't waste your time anymore, child. We'll get into the topics. There was a lot of things that was going on this week, child, when it comes to pop culture. Okay, we got to talk about Amber Rose. She done lost her damn mind supporting Trump. Child, we got to talk about Normani. She finally teases us with some music. Really? Okay. We'll also talk about Kelly Rowland, and you got her. Look, who messed with Kelly Rowland? What's going on? What's happening? Y'all not too much on my girl, okay? We got to talk about that. Then we got to talk about Lil Nas X and how he inserts himself into this whole Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Shabuzi song. Girl, we'll get into it. We'll talk about Charlamagne Tha God, okay, backpedaling and pussy popping, okay, word to L. Teddy on this Diddy discussion. All that and more coming up on the Darren Green Show, child. Okay, now let's get started, okay? We got to get into the whole Amber Rose situation, all right? Now, Amber Rose endorses Trump, okay, for 2024, seemingly denouncing her activism for women's rights, black civil rights, and her allyship with the LGBTQ community. I don't think she ever was really an ally. Like, just because these people be saying they're ally, so they can go outside with their rainbow bikini thong and be like performative and yeah, I'm for the cause. Girl, no, you just want to go out and show your ass at the parade, which, you know, hey, it's June. You know what I'm saying? We not in June yet, but we getting close to June. Okay, do your thing. I never saw her as an ally of the community, but definitely heavy on women's rights and being sex positive and all that other stuff. We see her and now Angela, okay, Black China. They wore that little jumpsuit that had whore and slut and all this other stuff, and being an activist for women's rights and sexual freedom and all that other stuff. Amber Rose took to Instagram, okay, and she took a photo of herself and Trump, All right. And later commented under the shade room to double down on her stance. Now, this is exactly what she said. Let me get the little comment on there. She said, LMAO, y'all think Biden cares about black people? Sad. Do your research. I did. I always put women first. Y'all want biological men in women's sports. Oh, Lord, child. I didn't even see that part. Trump supports the most reasonable compromise on abortion. Stop being brainwashed because we're people of color. Make your own decisions, girl.
Girl. Oh, this girl is delusional.
Amber, shut the hell up. First of all, wait a minute. Hold up. Now, biological men and women's sports. Okay, I think that this is definitely, that is a touchy subject wherever you stand on that. That's not the biggest problem that's facing the world, like the nation right now. It's not something that is detrimental really to anybody. Maybe to biological women that do play in sports. And that is a conversation that people that's educated should have. Me and you are not that, we're not educated on the subject matter, honey. So you shouldn't be talking about those type things. Okay, let's be very clear. It's not really that much of a, look, care about what y'all want to care about, but I'm just saying that's not really a big issue. And for you to add that in that comment, like now I see why people are saying that, oh yeah, she's shifting her viewpoint when it comes to allyship and stuff like that. Then for Amber to say that Trump is reasonable and he's making, he's willing to compromise when it comes to abortion. No, he's not. Okay, he came out with a statement saying recently that he will give the states the freedom to make their own decision. That don't sound like compromise to me. Okay, because at the end of the day, I live in Jersey. Okay, we live in a blue state or whatever. The governor is Democrat, but one day the government could be Republican. Okay. And he can change that law. He can change abortion. He can just really just get rid of Planned Parenthood altogether. No, I don't think the state should be given any type of authority to to make this a law or not. You get what I'm saying? No, that wasn't it. You didn't eat, boo. This was Trump's remarks, just to jog your guys' memory on the abortion.
Have asked me what my position is on abortion and abortion rights, especially since I was proudly the person responsible for the ending of something that all legal scholars, both sides, wanted and, in fact, demanded be ended. Roe v. Wade. My view is now that we have abortion where everybody wanted it from a legal standpoint, the states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both, and whatever they decide must be.
Yeah, he's giving the states the freedom, like I said. Girl, that's not a compromise. I don't care how you dice or how you slice it. These conservatives, they're trying to get the governors in every state, okay? And then when that happens, then abortion is illegal all the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get too political on this because, like I said, I don't know too much on it, but I just know that, girl, you riding with the wrong fucking team. Okay, let's be very clear. You are riding with the wrong team. I see why Jocelyn whooped your ass, okay? And looking back, I felt like that was so messed up that Amber got her privilege together. Okay, she got Jocelyn kicked out because she wanted to start a fight because she said you ain't black enough or whatever the case is. Now looking back, okay, I do apologize, Jocelyn, because I was definitely on Amber's side at the time and Jocelyn be doing too much. But Jocelyn, you was right in your words because exactly what you talked about on that show is exactly what's happening now. Yeah, Amber Rose truly showed the world that, she's basically a bird. Like, and it made no sense because, and for both parties, it made no sense because for Amber to take pictures and align yourself with Trump after many years of advocating for women's rights, sex positivity, like I said earlier, you're taking pictures and endorsing a man that's slowly trying to take your rights away. Okay, do we not know about Project 2025? Okay, let's be very clear. But I guess it doesn't affect you because you are a woman that is wealthy and has status, and you probably won't be affected by anything that goes on with Trump. So, of course, you'll take a picture with him and endorse him and say that, hey, you guys are lost. And do you think Democrats, I think the first part that she said, let me see. She said, you think Biden cares about black people? Okay, Biden don't care about black people. I'm in full agreement, but I also know Trump don't give a goddamn about black folks. If Biden don't give about black folks, Trump don't give a goddamn. Okay, let's be very clear. And as for Trump, you are fraternizing with a person that deviates from your conservative base. It makes no sense. Trump would do anything to be relevant, and not relevant in when I'm talking about money and stuff like that, but just relevant in like social media and people getting eyes. I'm like, oh my goodness, he's cool. He's taking pictures with Amber Rose, and that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I was very surprised. I was very much surprised. Amber, girl, you lost all types of brownie points. I never really did like her. I thought she was definitely like, she was a bird. She did bird shit. Oh, and I was down for her with the whole cause and stuff like that, with the whole whore and slut thing and all that. But now I guess you're, shifting gears, I guess, because of relevancy. I guess it's not paying enough to no more. So we got to go into conservative. I see a lot of people in the industry really do that. People that are content creators, they were one way and then they became something else. And now they're conservative and Christian and living for the Lord and all that other stuff. Child, it's fake as hell. It's a fake ass industry. And I'm actually tired of it, girl. Let's move on. I'm done. Anyway, on a lighter note, let's get into Normani. Okay, girl. She literally gave us a teaser trailer for her upcoming project, Dopamine. In the teaser, you can see different visuals, presumably clips of different visuals, all combined into one. I think that she was also promoting a song that she was doing with Gunna. These R&B girlies. These R&B girlies love to slap Gunna on everything that they doing, child. It don't even be making sense. He just be popping up in there doing his little song. I thought he was a rapper, but I'm cool with the singing. Here's my thing. So I'm definitely interested in what she has to offer for this album. It's been highly anticipated. I think I was a freshman in college when Fifth Harmony broke up. And everybody was going their separate way. And Camila Cabello, she started her own thing. She thought she was going to be like a little Beyonce of the group. And then Normani was like, okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Okay. I remember back when I was a freshman, she said, I'm going off and doing my own thing too. I'm coming out with an album. She gave us some motivation at the time. And I was like, okay, we hyped up. Girl, we ain't never get that album. I think that was what, 2019, 2018 or something like that. Girl, I'm like, where's the music? So now we are getting Dopamine. It is coming out on June 14th. Okay, which, glad we got a date. The visuals, it seems to be playing to me. I don't know how y'all feel, but it does seem like it's paying homage to Aaliyah in like that early 2000s R&B. I'm cool with it. I'm fine. I thought the visuals was sickening. The bang, I love it. Now see, when you do a bang, like a short bang, right? Yes, Normani, she did that. Her looks and everything. Normani looks good. The visuals look amazing. It's definitely like VHS type vibe. Like I said, back Aaliyah type, like Matrix almost. It's cool. As long as it's our own music, okay? Let's be very clear. With that being said, I hope this album is not filled with samples. I loved your one in the... Was she the one that did 1 in a Million? You know that song that goes on and on by Aaliyah, and I think Normani did a sample for that, and it had Cardi on it, which was it was cute. Let's not do too many samples. I feel like everybody's doing samples. I feel like there's not a lot of original content anymore, new sounds. Like when you think about artists, and I'm not saying these other artists in comparison to Normani, like she's gonna have her own little moment. But like people like SZA, like they make their own original sound. Even Summer Walker, even though I don't really like her that much, they make their own sounds. And I hope with Dopamine that this has some original content that people will gravitate to. And she's going the R&B route, which is very... it's risky because R&B is not what it used to be. There is no appeal for R&B. I think it either was Dame Dash or Jermaine Dupri. He basically... was talking about how like I guess Apple has some type of charts or whatever, and then they didn't really incorporate R&B that much. And he was like disappointed, like R&B is just not that relevant no more unless you are that crossover artist like a SZA, because yes, SZA is R&B, but she also experiments with different sounds. That's why she made that statement before, like they only call me R&B because I'm black or whatever, but like she's so many different things. And I don't want to push the whole be multifaceted or versatile on every artist, because every artist they do have a lane, But I do feel like in this day and age, we get so tired of just, okay, I'm going to do R&B, but then you want to do the traditional R&B and not really make some new sounds or do something new with it. You get what I'm saying? Or make it into your own or whatever. I know I'm speaking too much. This album probably going to blow me away. And I hope it does. I really do. I hope it blows me away. I hope I might have to do like a little reaction video. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do a reaction video. But I just don't know. I just have my preservations. Okay. But you guys will tell me what y'all think in the comments, because y'all know, girl, let me tell you, I was up and down my comments last episode, Chad. There was some people that was coming for me because I talked about their favorite artists. I'm like, oh my God. Then they said, I'm biased, honey. I'm biased because I got a fave. Girl, look, don't let the shirt fool you, honey. I'm not a part of those stand coaches, honey. I am just here to talk about my truths and what I feel and what's going on, okay? I have nothing against these people. I'm just saying what needs to be said. I'm saying what the people are thinking. Okay, let's be very clear. All right. Now, we can move on from Normani. I had enough. Oh, my goodness. It is raining and thundering and storming outside, child. I want to talk about Kelly Rowland. That was a topic this week. Things got heated between the singer Kelly Rowland and a woman security guard at the Cannes Film Festival. Now, as the singer was making her way up the stairs for the premiere, you can see her getting into it with the security guard. And now we do see that her dress train, it was stepped on by the security guard, and that could have been the reason that caused the situation. Now, there's been people all over social media trying to decipher what she actually said. TMZ did a report. They said that there was this lip reader that apparently was able to transcribe what was said, but it wasn't much. All they said was, don't talk to me like that. We got that. I heard that. Like, I didn't even need no lip reader to tell me that's what she sounded like she said. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. My whole thing is, what led up to it? That's my question. There isn't much information on what really started the conflict, because it seemed like the two of them was having like a real okay conversation or whatever instruction, and then it just went sour. Like, Kelly just went all the way off. Okay. But let me tell y'all something though, not too much on my girl Kelly. Okay. We already got people in the comments talking about, oh, Kelly doing too much, really like tone policing her. And I think it really does stem from Kelly Rowland. Like, she's getting this diva label ever since her incident with the Today Show, because they gave her a shoebox of a dressing room. But come to find out, child, they said that never really happened. And the reason why she left is because they were asking her questions about Beyonce, and she doesn't like being asked about that. And it's just every time I get into an interview and I'm promoting a movie and I got stuff going on, you want to ask me about Beyonce. That's my girl. That's my sister at the end of the day. But it's disrespectful. Is that the reason why you brought me here? Like, I came here to promote my brand, to talk about me, and this is a highlight on me, and you asking about somebody, you know, that I worked with previously, that I'm friends with or whatever, that has a higher celebrity, but it's just disrespectful. So I completely understand why she left the Today Show, and people still want to call her diva because of that. They always love to humble black women, child. That's just a thing. But Kelly's an icon. I don't care what anyone has to say. Like, she was a singer for one of the biggest girl groups in the world, and yes, in the world. Okay, she was featured on many different films, and she got some good music as well. Not too much on Kelly. Now, what I think happened at that red carpet is the security guard was trying to cut paparazzi time. Okay. Because there probably was another celeb coming in, and when it's a red carpet event or whatever, and people are walking in, and we got the little celebrities coming in, like the smaller level celebrities, they come in, they get their little pictures or whatever, and then somebody bigger comes in, they push the person that's already in there. Okay, your time is up. Go, get out of here. We trying to get this person. Like, we want this person over here where you're standing. So move, get out the way. And I really feel like that's what that guard was doing, because security guards do that, and then the paparazzis do that too. The paparazzis be vicious, child. They be like, get out the way, get out the way. You not important. Okay, girl. Look, see, I could not walk a red carpet, because let a bitch tell me I'm over here doing my little pictures, doing my little set, and they over here pushing me, pulling me to try to move out the way because some other celebrity coming up. Girl, I'll be like, bitch, fuck that celebrity. I'm still here. Okay, I'm still taking pictures. I think that's what happened. And I think while she was doing that, she stepped on her train, which added more to, insult to injury. And that's where she went off. Don't talk to me like that. Because it did look like the security guard was nudging her and trying to push her up the stairs so she could get out the way, because the next round of celebrities was coming in, and you don't do that. You don't talk to me like Kelly said. You don't talk to me like that. Kelly is, at the end of the day, she's not like Beyonce level, of course, but she's still an icon. She's still someone of greater importance, child. Like, what? You doing that to Kelly Rowland, girl? Oh my goodness. It's just, it's the disrespect. And then it's the policing, or the tone policing, because there was a lot of people in the comments saying that, oh, she difficult because now she's going to get the difficult label. And when she gets the difficult label, then nobody wants to work with her. And that's how these people really be getting blackballed. And I think that's very, for the security guard to even try to have that moment, very unprofessional. I'm looking at your security license. Okay. I don't know, child, but tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. That did rub me the wrong way, and y'all needed not too much on my girl Kelly. Kelly Rowland is the baddest. Okay, let's be very clear. Anyway, let's talk about Lil Nas X for a second, because y'all gonna, I feel like this is the part of the episode where y'all gonna hate me. I don't know how y'all gonna react to this, but like I said, girl, do you. Girl, if you want to curse me in the comments, do it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, please. I love the discourse, because I'll be responding back to y'all. Okay, I really be, look, and I don't be argument. Sometimes I do, because if y'all insult me, then I'm gonna be argumentative, girl, because what the fuck. But I like to go back and forth. But anyway, Lil Nas X thinks that he deserves some of the Cowboy Carter treatment, okay, when he dropped Old Town Road. Now, basically in an interview with the BBC, okay, Nas said that he was happy that artists like Beyonce and Shaboozey are being celebrated for their country fusion forays, but wishes his music also was celebrated in the country space in the same way. He said in quotes, "I wish this would have happened for me. I wasn't able to experience this." And I felt like you did, though. Am I lying? Like, he's referencing Old Town Road and how it wasn't fully embraced by the country genre or whatever. So this is before Call Me What You Want and the whole devil and all that other stuff. Okay. He felt like he wasn't, let me get the word right, celebrated in the country space. Okay. Okay. You did a song, okay, that was co-signed by literal Billy Ray Cyrus, stayed in the #1 charts for many months, broke Mariah Carey's record, okay, and became super successful after that. Album did well. First album did well, even though it wasn't the best, but the numbers in the beginning were pretty good. I say all that to say I don't see what you're talking about. Like, I don't. Are you upset that you wasn't invited to CMA? Oh, actually, excuse me, wait, you were. And you won an award. You wasn't embraced by country. What do you mean? What's going on? You ain't embraced by country no more because you're not making country music. The problem is, and I said this before, and I will say this again. Your career started to decline, or people started to not showing you too much love when you started making clickbaity music. Okay. The things that you did in promotion to your records that went viral, okay, which worked for the first album, it did, got us all of our attentions. But you rage bait conservative internet, which I don't care about conservatives. F y'all. But still, you did that. You were rage baiting. So it's just like you made content in promotion, air quotes, to your music, but it really took the energy off the music and all on what you were doing in those clickbaity videos and promotion to a song, right? It, like I said, it worked for your first album. It didn't really hold up for future projects, right? Beyonce and Shaboozey just dropped music, okay? They just dropped music, okay? They dropped dope-ass music that was well thought out, that they didn't make a statement or try to enforce some type of belief or whatever the case is. And I'm not saying that Lil Nas X did with his, with his later music, but it wasn't a way, they didn't do it in a way to get viral and because really, let's be very honest, the Beyonce and Shaboozey song, it is doing well. Let's be very clear, but it's not one of her popular songs on the album anyway. But like, it was a moment because these two artists that are not that, I wouldn't say, I think Shaboozey is a country artist, but Beyonce isn't. So for her to come into this space and really make it into their own it was a good collaboration. What you did, Lil Nas X, okay, with Old Town Road, like I said, will forever be iconic. The fact that you fused hip hop and country, okay, that no one can ever take that away from you, and your chart achievements will always be listed on Billboard. Because what happened was, the reason why this story got a little big was because Rolling Stone basically reported on what he talked about on the BBC, and I guess Lil Nas X clapped back at them by saying that you took what I said out of context. I said I'm proud of Beyonce and Shaboozey, which, okay, proud, okay. I just think that I didn't like how they removed me from the charts. Okay, hold on now. They removed you from the charts. I'm looking at the charts now. You're there. Did they remove you from the charts, or your song just eventually fell out of relevance? It was #1 for many weeks. And apparently it don't seem like you care about country, because your next music, like your music was not country after that. Like you didn't make a country album. It was infused, was always influenced. Like you play in different genres, and that's what I liked about this artist. And me saying all this is not, I don't hate his music. I still listen to Lil Nas X. Let's be very clear. I just want him to be more of an artist and not like an agitator. That's just me. I could be wrong. Look, I'm okay with that, and y'all can tell me what y'all think in the comments. But I'm just saying, that's what like Lil Nas is at his best when he just making some dope ass music. Look, Old Town Road will go down in history as the song that really pushed the envelope, and others will come. You push down the door, and others will come through, okay, and benefit from that. Those who kick down the door don't always seem to get the benefits. That is a unfortunate truth, okay? You're not the only artist that pushed down doors and now they don't get to reap the benefits, but the people that walked after you, the people that came after you, get all the benefits that you didn't have. Lil Nas would have got farther if he just focused on the music, honestly. Focus on, because some of the records that he was teasing after his Monterio album, like where the hell did that music go? Why the hell did you drop J. Christ? And that was supposed to be some single, but it didn't work because it was horribly flopped. It horribly flopped. I don't know, child. Y'all will tell me what y'all think in the comments. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about that, child. It gave very much, I'm making this situation about me, like I'm using their hype and their conversation, the Beyonce and Shaboozey thing, to make it about me, and that, oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get the treatment that they got. First of all, let's be very clear. What treatment is the treatment present in the room with us? Because they had to force these country radio stations to play Beyonce music first. And when she performed at the CMA, I heard they was calling her the N-word on, like, in the audience and stuff like that. Like, shit ain't sweet over there. What? So that's what I'm saying. What treatment are you thinking you trying to get? Because the people that's lifting up Beyonce aren't really country connoisseurs. Look, I'm just saying, girl, I gotta say what I think, child. But tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. We can move on off a little. I don't want to stay too much on him. Like I said, I don't have hate for this artist. I want him to do well. I think he has the ability to really make some good music. Good music, okay? It just gets lost in the hubris of being viral and doing clickbait stuff and all. You know, I'm going in circles, child. Let's move on. Now, the next topic I want to get into, and this probably will be the last topic, Charlamagne Tha Goddess. Oh, my God. Okay. So Charlamagne Tha God recently was a guest on The View and was asked about Diddy's sexual misconduct allegations, and also took time to address the 2016 video of him assaulting Cassie in a hotel. Now, while speaking on the topic, the Breakfast Club host said that people should prioritize raising awareness on topics such as domestic violence, patriarchy systems, instead of getting caught up in the discussion of the celebrity like Diddy, as he believes that it detracts attention from the victims. He said, in quotes, "The issue is domestic violence. The issue is exactly what I said about men not going through the proper work on themselves, and they are dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of hurt and a lot of unleashed trauma, he said. Now, he continued, and they're projecting their pain and hurt onto other people. The issue is patriarchy. As long as you have a system where men feel superior to women, they're dealing with the pain and they're dealing with the hurts. Okay, we're going to continue to project that onto our women. He also continued by saying, but right now, as I'm talking, there's a woman out there getting beat up by a man, and she's not getting any news coverage. Nobody talks about her. She's not getting any news coverage, and hopefully she's getting justice. Let's be very clear. Just because not everything is on television doesn't mean that things is not getting done and things ain't moving and shaking. Let's be very clear. Let's start with that. All I have to say about this topic is, what did I tell y'all? What exactly did I tell y'all? I literally talked about this last episode. I literally said that these commentators, the talk show hosts, they are slowly trying to change the subject and they're taking the attention off Diddy. We should focus on the issue of patriarchy and not the person. And Charlamagne, and many like him, does this kind of thing where he says things that you can't really refute. Domestic violence is an important topic and should have some type of awareness. Patriarchy is the playground for all of this, right? And women that go through these issues don't get the highlight. They don't get the justice because we were worried about the victim, not the victim, but the abuser or the celebrity, right? You can't refute that, right? You can't say otherwise because he is saying the truth. But the part that really got a lot of people feeling their ways is the fact that, no, we can do both. We can have that awareness of domestic violence and talk about patriarchy. And we can also keep our foot on Diddy's neck at the same time. We can do that. And I don't know what was so different, because this was so different than what he said on his show. Okay, he gave him Donkey of the Day. He went in on Diddy and got on this View and backpedaled and pussy popped. It made no sense. Like, it looked like he was definitely backtracking. And for the View, like, oh my God, I literally stopped watching the View because y'all are so complacent and just, y'all don't like. Had Anna Navarro been there, she'd have been like, hell nah, I ain't doing that. I don't know why she wasn't there, because y'all just let him say that and did not really give no response. Well, yeah, that is true. We gotta show, give highlight to the people that are being abused in Cassie. We are talking about Cassie. We talking about how we feel bad for her and how she needs to get justice from this, but we also gotta give it to goddamn Diddy, because he out here making apology videos that he don't really mean it. He's out here still actively doing what he doing. The focus has always been on, the focus has never negated from domestic abuse and awareness. People that's really in there, people that's really doing the active work and organizing and stuff like that. It's not Charmaine. It's not even me. I'm in here talking about it. But I'm just saying, like, people are doing the work. Like, it's not all like, girl, it's not all just shit on Diddy Day. And for you, because some people are saying, oh, Diddy probably done spoke to him behind closed doors, and that's why he done backed up on this topic. You could have just said nothing then. You declined speaking on it, or just said that it's a real bad situation. Domestic abuse is wrong. We need to spread awareness and this, that, and third. Keep it. But for you to come for the people that are upset with Diddy and say that you guys don't make it about him, like it's about the whole thing, domestic abuse, and it's so disingenuous. I didn't like that. And it just, he just really, he fell the hell off, child. That's why that show ain't doing well, child. Let me not, because somebody gonna be like, your show ain't doing well. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just saying, like, the numbers and the impact that the Breakfast Club had prior to Angela Yee leaving, and I'm not saying Angela Yee was the catalyst and why it's not doing well, but that show has declined, and I can see why, child. We backpedaling like that. Now, another thing that was talked about, because since we're on the whole Diddy subject, Joe Budden, I think he made he talked about it on his platform, which that's what you do. He talked about it on his show, and I guess they reposted it on social media. And his ex, Tahiri, was accusing him of abuse and saying that, oh, you saying all that? Because I guess she was under the Shade Room comments or whatever. Let me tell you what she said exactly, honey. Okay, so she said in one comment, this whole shit took me out. so hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who is currently going through it or has gone through it. It's tough. And then she made another comment, F out of here. Who, the irony, this is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk to him onto letting me go. Yeah, that's what she said. Now, Joe Budden responded. Okay, he said at Tahiri, you are lying, failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack the identity, which is why you've tried desperately to attach yourself to me over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. There was that night after Starlet 6 years ago when you invited me inside and into your new place, and you were fine then too. You were on my body your entire last stint of Love and Hip Hop and tried your best to disrespect my son's mother. In the process, I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Ooh, child. Yet you continue to slight my name online because of your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a low-level Dykeman con woman. Okay. That's been lying about you already know for ages. I pray you heal and move on. One day, hopefully, this is our last exchange. Prayers to all real victims. Joe Budden was like, no, not today. Look, I don't know. I don't want to refute what Tahiri is saying. She probably is. That was a topic that Joe Budden did put hands on Tahiri. That was definitely something that she's talked about for some time now. I never want to be in that space where I am denying victims. So things should be held accountable. He should be held accountable. And yeah, I will say also, Joe Budden would have got backlash if he didn't speak on this. Like, Joe Budden has now become that show that, like, he's more than just a hip hop commentator that just talks about music and stuff like that. Like, he is a voice of Black media. And I say that, not saying that because I feel like that. I'm just saying it because it just is what it is. So I feel like he would have got backlash if he didn't speak on it at all. You get what I'm saying? So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if that is true, that he did what he did to Tahiri, that's messed up. But it is good that he is speaking against Diddy, at least, or not understanding that is wrong and domestic abuse. And I don't know what he said exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was definitely against Diddy, because everybody been coming for Diddy lately, child. I guess Tahiri was looking at it as like, oh, it's so performative and so wow because you did this to me, which I can understand. Like I said, I'm never gonna not see her plight in this. You did this to me, and now you're talking about, oh, you combating, you condemning somebody else, but you did this to me many years ago. Definitely understandable. But like I said, being that Joe Budden is that big name, he's become the voice of the culture. It's like if he doesn't speak on it, then he's compliant in it. But if he does, like I said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But tell me what y'all think about it in the comments. It definitely is a touchy subject, I will say. And we're going to get up out of here, child. I hope you have a good Friday and a good weekend, a good Memorial Day. And we will pick up on the show on Wednesday. It should be enough time to give me some topics to talk about too. So can't wait to see you there. Bye.